Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. I'm going to take a stab at the new parrot minigame we got. I can do this. Okay. See, this seems more doable. Like, I at least see some ideas. Okay, see, that didn't pan out. That's okay. Alright, watch. Okay, so now he's going to get over. He ends up there. Alright, so then one there to bounce him back. Let's see where he ends up. Okay, and then... Ooh, but he might hit that on the... No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. This should work. We'll see. Don't hit... Ah! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, we could try... No, because I'll hit that. Let's just see. Oops. Alright, that might be my favorite one so far. Alright, that gives him a little bit more balance. Why does he go backwards, though? Dang! Is he just stuck in an infinite loop? He is dead. Hold on. Ah! I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, but... I feel like that's the first move, though. And then I gotta send him back. I really thought I was gonna have this one pretty fast. If he didn't, like, freak out the second his head bumped anything. Is that just he was stuck forever and so it ended? I don't think that's gonna matter. Oh my god, he hits his head on that. Ah! I did that on a complete whim. Alright, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not wasting any more time on it. That was solid 4 minutes of complete nonsense. You have anything else for me? Nothing puts the zip back in your step like a little nibble of chocolate. Yeah. Puzzle? Nope. Let's just let her sleep. I'm sorry, but only registered guests are permitted to enter that area. My name's Flora. I'm a guest of the Professors and Luke's. Well, sort of. Actually, what really happened is I followed them here because they ran off without me. They're always doing that, and to be honest, it really hurt my feelings, and... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take up your time chattering so much. Hey, Flora, what on earth are you going on about? Don't mind her, Becky. Flora can be a bit awkward around new people. Oh, I would never pry into a guest's personal affairs. That's against hotel policy. I'll be off now. Have yourselves a pleasant day. I hope Becky doesn't look down on us for running out on Flora. Why would you be concerned about that, Luke? Do have yourselves a pleasant day. What a charming room. I'm glad you like it, Flora. We'll be sure to get you one of your very own later. Oh, no need for that. I'm happy to stay in this one with you two. We'll just put up a screen. Luke, you're the smallest, so you can sleep in that chair there. Then I can take one of the beds, and the professor can take the other bed. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm way too big to fold myself into a chair. We can discuss this issue more later. For now, let's try to bring you up to speed, Flora. Alright, so what's the skinny? Right now, we are in a town that looks very much like London, but is fundamentally different. Make no mistake, this city is a far more dangerous place than our London. How so? What he's trying to say is that we've traveled through time. This is London 10 years in the future. What? We're currently working with a young man who identifies himself as Luke. According to him, in the 10 years between his time and ours, I became a rather unsavory individual. And here in the future, I rule over the city with an iron fist. This young man is working with us to try to stop my evil future self. Wow, that's an awfully complicated story. Did you follow it all? Yes, I think so. Can you imagine the professor is a crime boss? This is something I've just got to see. Oh, I just thought of something. What's up? If both you and the professor have counterparts here, I should too, right? Sure, I don't see why not. But you haven't seen future Flora here. Nope, not yet anyway. But didn't it strike you as strange that you hadn't seen me? We've had a lot going on since we came here, and we really haven't had much time. I guess I thought the two of you would have been more concerned about my well-being in the future. There, dear, don't get upset now. What do you say we brighten up those spirits with a trip to one of the best restaurants in the city? Oh, that sounds wonderful. Let's go. Phew, nice save, Professor. So, give me your puzzle. Dean Del Mona. Fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been well? Oh, yes, thank you. You're looking quite well yourself. Spry, even. No heavens, this old man's growing older by the day. One look at my head of white hair will tell you that. Ah, yes, I thought something was different about you. Some people say silver hair makes a man look distinguished, but I was partial to my brown hair. You know, Herschel, London's full of people quick to sell your name, but I don't believe one of them. That was quite a shock, Professor. We saw the Dean only hours ago, yet he's aged a full 10 years. Yes, time certainly appears to have left its mark on the Dean. Is something the matter? Not at all. I just needed a moment to think. Let's be on our way. Shoot! He knows something. Something was weird about that. What was weird about that? Alright. I don't want to waste any more time. We've already wasted so much. Professor and I go to Chinatown. Geez, first the casino and now Chinatown. You two sure have energy to burn. It does sound like fun, though. What do you plan to do there? I can't tell you just yet. We're on what you might call a top secret mission, see? Come, Luke. We need to get moving. But I'm trying to impress this girl. Come on, Professor. Alright, what if we just... I know it is, but I thought I could go that way, because that's a way. Cute girls. Nope, not bringing them to you. Oh, hello. Puzzles are the only way to pass the time during this newsworthy shift. See if you can wrap your brain around this head scratch I cooked up. Alright, 5 stamps. The 5 numerical stamps shown below are designed to fill in the 4 blank squares and complete the equation. Only 1 digit can be used in each square. Your task is to make a valid equation using the fewest number of stamps to fill all 4... Wait, what? Fewest number of stamps to fill all 4 squares. Pick the stamps you'll use by checking the boxes below them and then tap submit. Valid equation using the fewest number of stamps. Oh, does it mean like unique stamps? Because I was like, wait, don't I need to fill in all the squares though? Okay. So something plus something plus something equals something. Can I... Oh. Oh. Wait, but only one number can go in there. The highest number I can get is 7. Do I need to make a valid equation? So I feel like I have to fill in all the boxes. Because I'm like, well, okay, I could do 3, 4, 7. That would be a valid equation. 3 plus 4 plus blank equals 7? Did I just assume it's 0? Just fill all 4 blank squares. Okay. So I can't weasel my way out of that way. Like, literally the lowest number I could possibly get is 9. I'm like, that 5 is the 5. Could I maybe turn that into 2? Is that maybe a 2? Just like, because it's upside down, like, that's kind of... But I don't think there's any way to make that into a 2. Because that would get me... 2, 2, 2 would be 6. Which we have... Or, hold on. Could I use the 6 stamp as, like, just rotate it and make it a 9? Oh, I bet that's it. I bet that is it. Do I have to fill? So it would be those stamps.
Here's my answer.
Oh, that's okay.
That's a relief.
Woo. The 3 and 6 stamp are all you need. If you turn the 6 stamp around, it can make a 9. And to equal 9, you simply use the 3 stamp 3 times in a row and you're done. Okay. Ooh. Five stamps is now in your puzzle book. You solved it. Great. Now am I supposed to get through another boring day on the job? Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job's boring, you're doing it wrong. Gee, I must be hearing things, because I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job. Eek! Oh no, didn't mean anything by it, just ignore me. Gotta go. Anything else? I'm trying to think of a new puzzle, but the well's dry. Yeesh. How long do I have to wait for inspiration to strike? Alright. Dang it! Yeah, with any luck, Shipley will be waiting inside the restaurant. I almost went in because I'm like, oh, they're not going to let me explore, but I thought maybe... Puzzle? Puzzle! Welcome to London's most delicious destination. I hope you brought your appetites. Not to mention your thinking caps. I've heard you have a real knack for solving puzzles. I suppose you could say that. Why do you bring it up, sir? I ordered a few number plates for use in the back, but the company made a mistake. Mispainted plates, okay. I see backwards numbers again. I'm out. I'm out. The numbered plates you ordered have finally arrived, but wait a second. Oh, misfortune. The manufacturer painted all the numbers on backwards by mistake. You'd like to use them as soon as possible, but it will take quite a while to fix each and every plate. To save time, the manufacturer would like you to make do with the plates that you can use as is and only send back the ones that must be fixed. Check off only plates that you can't use. Okay. So 0 can be used. 1 could be used. 5, I don't think there's... Wait. So I'm looking at the 5 one. Is there any reason I can't just spin that thing around? Right, we just give that a little 180 degree turn. Same thing with the 3. So my question is, so if I'm allowed to rotate them, does it matter? Like, does the 6 plate have to be the 6 plate? Because if you rotate the 6 plate, it's going to be the 9 plate. Does that matter? I feel like I'm not understanding something here. Because in theory, you could make do with all of them. Again, assuming that, like... Assuming that there's no, like, special rule that I can't, like, use... Oh, I wonder if that's the trick. The numbers I'm back. You like to use them as soon as possible, but it will take a while. To save time, the manufacturer would like you to make do with the plates that you can use as is. That must be fixed. Because, like, the problem is I couldn't use the 6 plate as the 6 plate. It would be the 9 plate. Or am I just not understanding this at all? Like, something makes me feel like I'm missing, like, the setup to this. Like, the 7 looks awkward, but again, you just rotate it and it looks, and then it's fine. I feel like there's something to this puzzle I'm not getting. And it depends on, like, their interpretation. Puzzles like this are kind of hard to, like, noodle out on camera, because all I can do is just, like, rack my brain for all the different ways that I could interpret this. Which, not necessarily the most riveting thing, just me kind of staring slack-jawed at the screen. Trying to make sense of it, trying to, like, talk out my thoughts. Meanwhile, like, new thoughts pop in. It was just, like, I feel like I'm missing something. I almost want to use a hint coin. The problem is, to get to what... There's 5 hints to this one. Is there really? Or is that just what that is? Because I feel like the first hint is going to be what I already figured out. That I can just rotate these, right? Okay. Oh, you guys realize... Okay. I think I figured this out. I'm looking at my keyboard. I should have just done that from the start. So if the 9's printed upside down, when it is then rotated, the hook for the line to start the 6 is on the wrong side. Same thing with the 9, if that was backwards. Okay. Is that it? It's all I got. It really is. But I'm all... okay. I hate this.
That should do the trick.
Okay.
Well, that's settled.
Alright, was my thinking right? 6 and 9 definitely won't work. 0, 1, and 8 are symmetrical, so they're okay as is. If you rotate the 2 and 5 180 degrees, they can replace each... Oh. Yeah. Rotating the 4 and 7 is shown above. Yeah. Yeah, so for the 6 and the 9, then it ends up on the wrong side. Okay. Man, that was tough. Looks like I asked the right man for help. Thank you, sir. I won't forget this. Believe me, it'll be more than an extra gravy on the next pie you order. Oh, we got stuff for... Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do anything for Squawks. Yeah, greetings, Shipley. Excellent timing, Professor. I just received a message from... Wait. Is the old man? Here's the old man. I just received a message for you from Luke. He would like you to go to the observatory in the park north of here. See that you're not followed. Oh, this park is the one on the road that joins Flatstone Street with Midland Road, correct? That's the one. Luke will be there waiting for you. Why do we need to make sure we're not being followed? Sounds like someone out there may be monitoring our movements. Like Professor Layton. Flora, are you paying attention to what's being said? This is very important. Yeah, Professor. Don't get followed. Take candy from strangers. Blah, blah, blah. Of course I'm listening. We're on a group of 3. Will make us more conspicuous. Why don't you stay here again? No, you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel. Hit him. As soon as we're done talking to the other Luke, we'll come get you, even though you'll probably be kidnapped or something. Now, I'm coming with you. And now, Flora. Oh, come on, Professor, let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park. I don't know about this. Professor, everyone knows children are the most stealthy creatures imaginable. It'll be fine. Besides, it might be more dangerous to leave Flora all by herself. In the future, yeah. I suppose you may have a point. Her heading could lead us into some very dangerous situations. Are you sure you want to come along with us? Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that settles it. Let's get moving. Sorry, Luke, but we've no choice but to put our dinner plans on hold again. I understand, Professor. No one wants to eat more than I do, but we shouldn't keep Luke waiting. Well then, what are we waiting for? Off we go! Alright, we'll go ahead and call it an episode here. We'll meet up with future Luke in the next episode unless something goes wrong, which it probably won't, because what could possibly go wrong? As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.